research done, and my inside guess.
Okay, what the hell?
Healthcare's not far away from being. Well, I'm hearing that too. Unfortunately, I think healthcare is.
And I was like, because they were like, hey, you never know what could happen. I kind of got a feeling like I didn't get like this feeling like I'm their guy.
Come home laughing. Colorado's morning news on your way to work. Lewis and Logan on your way home on KOA News Radio. Hey, Dan Logan on your way home on KOA News Radio.
I can't speak for
Oh!
the United States, but I think there's more.
Cut right in front of that bike.
APR 3.59%. Right now could be a great time for you to take some positive financial steps forward with a cash.
Not a good song, dude.
No. Yeah, all right.
I'm not saying it's not catchy.
Right.
It's not AC/DC Back in Black or, Dark Side of the Moon or Eagles' Greatest Hits.
See, I got a lot of choices that I know I've been avoiding, but I don't.
Collected so we have a clear picture of what our school vaccination rates look like. But certainly we saw protests here at the Capitol and the tax committee here.
I mean, there's nobody slower to get behind than the big fella. Because you know what? He's just taking a drive, man. He's just in the car and he's relaxed. And first thing he does is he gets on the phone, blows up one of his fellas, and he's cruising down the road. I mean, I pass by him every day, not one time.
From time to time, as the show continues to go on, we'll continue to touch base with them over the next few hours, and that'll lead up into the drive, which
points, the S&P 500 gaining 29, the NASDAQ up 57. Our next news update is at 2 o'clock. I'm Susan Whitkin on KOA News Radio, 850 AM and 94.1. Take it laying down. They create a delightful outdoor dining experience that's fun, low-key, lower price point, but still the same incredible food. It's the
I think that was maybe a factor. He had a family member that came up with COVID that apparently had a real battle there.
4959. Go online to edprather.com. That's Ed, Prather.com. To me, scoring 24.6 should not be a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, you can draw whatever.
During those practices because of the precautions they have to take with COVID-19.
Well, other than everyone wearing a mask that was on the field that wasn't a player, it looked like a spring football practice. It looked like their OTAs or a time when Joe Gibbs came back in the league and the Patriots were drubbing them on their Up Yours tour. Remember in 2007 when they were going to win every game by 1 million points after Spygate, or whatever it was, 2007, whatever it was. And so
one of those cheating moments.
Yeah, and so it was like a 4th down and 2 in the red zone, and Belichick went for it, and they were up 42-3 or something. Like. Okay, cool. Shut down to end the spring, so they want to congregate. We're social animals. Having said that, Jay, how do you keep them separated? What is your Big Alfred Williams, JoJo Turnboat, glad to be here on a Friday. And yes, we do have Brandon Ford. How about the bounce back practice? But it isn't anything to worry about. And Vic Fangio had positive things to say after he went back and watched the tape. Those 2 interceptions certainly
are all successful people full of crap. I'm John Roa. I'm an entrepreneur who went from being broke at 28 to a millionaire at 29 to having a mental breakdown at 30. Here on the John Roa Show, I'm going to explore the
$200 new player bonus when you join Twin Spires today. Terms and conditions apply. Please wager responsibly. When we come back, we will have all the prices and hear from the winning jockey, John Velasquez. Plus, we'll get you set for the trophy presentation.
Hit the reset button tomorrow for the start of the NFL season. Let's get it started. Fire it up.
It's time for Show Me the Money.
Show me the money.
With Big Al and JoJo.
Show me the money! It's everybody else! Show me the money!
Presented by Monarch Casino Resort Spa. Download the Bet Monarch app today.
The following program will be recorded.
KOA News Radio, the voice of Colorado.
From 13 ball games and making 6 relief appearances. It's not that far from Salt Lake to Anaheim.
Oh,
The pitch.
Forward.
I think things are starting to kind of get back to normal a little bit in a way. Come on, our pumpkin ale.
There's a bike lane.
We can barely keep it in stock, especially in the cans. People are coming in to have it on tap, but they're also wanting it in cans to take it home with them.
More mayonnaise and mustard, bam, they bring it right to your workspace, your desk, your cubicle, across the whole building for all non-players, including
Leading the way. She's my full-time dentist now. Call 303-989-6500 for your free consultation or visit lasergum.info.
Do you know the most shocking thing about calling an electrician? The great unknown.
know what happened? His knee, tore his ACL that year, right? So I think anytime the older you get, the lighter you want to be.
Go ahead.
Typically all right. I don't really like that when it comes to what has made him great.
I mean, if they lost to Arizona, which at that time under Mike McCoy was averaging 10 points a game, with Josh Rosen allowing about 10 sacks a game. Had they lost to Arizona, I think Vance would have got fired. And they
So she just explained it.
Dad, go!
Oops.
News Radio, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Who can you ask to play Channel 93.3 on
Don't.
iHeartRadio?
I didn't mean to come here.
Your Xfinity remote?
My mistake.
Even Mom.
Squeeze right early, but boy, the backup is all the way past 120th. It is solid. Northbound's going to be affected. I-25 busy.
See that?